Hey everyone, it's Cindy. I haven't done a video in a little while, so I thought I would take you along for my journey today. Today is Sunday, and I'm actually sitting in front of my old studio because I don't think I've ever mentioned this. I cleaned the building. I've been doing that since I picked up my extra space there last year. So anyway, I am here to clean the building. But I was kind of surprised to come and see that the front windows are decorated here in the building. And of course, nobody tells me anything. I don't know what's going on. The for sale sign is down. So I don't know. I don't think they sold the building. I think they've just gotten somebody to fill the window, which is actually something that I suggested doing a while back, but we just couldn't get it all worked out before I was out. And then once I was out, what's the point? I'm not going to bring stuff here to just sit in a window. It wasn't going to work. So anyways, I'm heading up to clean. Yeah, man, I'll take you along for the rest of, what's going on. I have some life updates that I'll share with you later of, what's going on in my world. I still get my mail here because I clean the building, it makes sense to get my mail here. And I don't have to go and run a post office box. And God love my mail carrier, he lets me know when I've got stuff here. This package here, my mail carrier told me Amazon left it on the street. First of all, they delivered it to the wrong address. And I tried to get that all straightened out, and that was hard. But they left it on the street in the rain. And it was soaking wet. Now, it looks like my paper inside, because it was in plastic, is okay. But come on. I mean, really? I got another package there. I don't know what that is. Who knows? But anyways, we're going to head in and go clean. And I can't take you inside the office that I'm cleaning because it's not mine. The building owners actually still keep an office here, and I clean that, and I clean the bathrooms and the common areas and stuff. So I'm going to go do that, and then we'll check back in later. For anybody that was wondering, it is a little weird for me to be here sometimes because that was my space right there, and then that door down there on the left was my space as well. And so I don't go in there, I don't clean there, I clean the common areas. And then the office down at the end of the hall, which contains an office from, that the building owner actually still maintains here. So that's what I do. But it is a little weird. I kind of miss it. I am getting ready to sit down and write up my drop sale, and then I have to film it. So that's what's going on. Then I have a sale. Well, I'm leaving to go to my daughter's house in Columbus here pretty soon, and then I am home for just a couple of days, and then I'm heading out again with a friend. And I will be back the day of my next sale. So I have to pull for that. Make sure I'm ready to go on that as well. Oh, plus I have a drop sale the day after that on Thanksgiving Day. So I got to get that ready too. So I'm just crazy busy. But I thought I'd show you what's going on. I am getting ready to write this all up. This is a drop sale that I'm filming for tomorrow night on my channel. Today is Tuesday. So I've pulled all this stuff. I'll begin to write it up, and then I will fill in the blanks if there need to be any more, because I'm doing an entire sale, like a regular Wednesday sale, but in drop sale format. So getting ready to pull that out and get that started. Hey everyone, looks a little festive behind me, doesn't it? I have been wanting to do the next thing that I'm going to share with you for quite some time. So I finally had a few minutes tonight, and I had these supplies, which is probably the biggest part of this, and decided to sit down and put it together. So I'm going to turn you around and let you see what I did. So one of the things that I collect for Christmas are these wonderful Christmas corsages. And I actually made something with them before that you're going to see in my home tour. I'll share it there. But I had a whole bunch left over. And then I also had a bin full of them that I have for sale that I'm bringing to my live sales. So I knew I had enough to fill it. So I grabbed a wreath form. I picked this wreath form up at an estate sale. And I haven't done anything with these corsages yet except lay them out on the wreath form, so they're not actually attached. But I just wanted to see where they would go. It took me quite some time to actually fluff this wreath out and get it looking, you know, not quite so flat. Frank gave me some wire. I'm going to go ahead and wire all of these on to the wreath so that I like doing that better than gluing them. I could hot glue them and it would be like super easy. But I just don't want to alter them in any way. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to do all of that. And then they're going to go on my door into the office space, which is absolutely a mess right now. So I'm not going to show you where they go. Maybe you'll see it later after I get that all taken care of. I'll show you where it goes. Yeah. And while I was cleaning my house, I had to put stuff in there, and now I got to figure out how to get that organized again so I can move. Anyway, so yeah, it was fun to be creative, although, you know, it's more of a crafty thing, not terribly creative, but still fun. Technical difficulties. I thought I'd share this with you guys as well. So I've had problems with my scale since I moved home. I thought initially it was because we moved it. You know, some sort of joggling, whatever caused a problem. But I ordered a replacement. The replacement didn't work. I ordered a replacement for that one. It didn't work. I even ordered an extra one, and it didn't work. It has the same problem. I filmed a little bit that I was going to put on. Well, I did put it on a review on Amazon, so I'll try to put that here of what it does. It's really annoying. So I was supposed to do shipping all day today, and I have gotten one box that was already weighed and stuff before Thanksgiving. I got that one out. And then I did get another one packed, and I did get that one posted, invoiced. Because I ordered, all right, so I asked for people's opinion, because the first website that I went out to look for reviews on scales listed the model and the maker of the one that sucks as being the number one. So I'm like, okay, that's not working. So I spent hours reading reviews and stuff on Amazon. I went out to a bunch of reseller friends, asked them their opinion, and finally what I did was I ordered 2 different ones that are going to be here on Wednesday. Yeah, because Amazon's not doing day after shipping anymore. And because I had to get shipping done, I bought a super expensive one at Office Max and went and picked that up. So I have that here now. It's going back. It was going to go back before because I just couldn't afford it anyway, but it literally is huge. It's humongous. So it's not even, I have to have it in the kitchen. I can't even keep it in my office here. There's no room for it. But I'll film a little bit of that so you can see how humongous it is. And so that's what I'm doing now. So it's about dinner time, and I'm shipping. I'm still invoicing and shipping. I'm hoping to get this video out to you. It's been a while. I've been filming little pieces here and there, and I always forget to do outros and all that kind of stuff to go with it, which is why I've been sitting on it, I think. Anyway, so I'm not keeping this one. It sucks. Anyway, so 3.5 pounds is what it says, but I have to adjust it to make sure that the cabinets are not blocking it or impeding it in any way. Let's see if that remains the same weight. Let's see if it's the same weight. Yep, still 3.5. All right, that's probably the biggest box that I have to ship today. So yep. I want you to see something. Why do I have butter on this new scale? Because I know it's 2 pounds of butter. But when we take one off, it's going to 0. It does not want to measure. All right, so I put my husband's cup on there. It's measuring 2 pounds. Sometimes it says that this is 1.5 pounds. 2 pounds. Is it me? Scales don't like me. But now it's measuring 2 pounds. So I'm able to use that as my deciding factor and then put something on it that's heavier and it's weighing. But I weighed earlier boxes. I weighed one that was 1 pound, 2 ounces, and it weighed it just fine. Now I'm worried about all of them. I'm going to have to go reweigh that again. So this totally sucks, and that will probably be my thumbnail. Just saying. Let me measure this box. We're going to weigh this box that I already weighed. 3.5 pounds, and I don't think it's giving me the actual ounces on that. So 3.5 pounds. I am off because that makes that 8 ounces. I'm glad I weighed it again. No, wait a minute. No, yeah, it would be 1 pound and 8 ounces. And I have it listed as 1 pound and 2 ounces. This particular scale right here, by the way, this is a Dymo scale. It was recommended to me. I don't know if this particular one was recommended to me, but it was really all I had available when I went to Office Max or ordered online. It's like $160 scale, and it sucks too. Yeah, so I wasn't going to keep it because, as I said before, it's too big and too expensive. So hopefully the ones that come Wednesday are going to be better because, yeah, I can't conduct business this way. The scale, the new one, is user error. Thank God it's not some kind of weird, I don't know. The other ones are not user error. I mean, they're just wrong. The new one, I was reading through the instructions, and it only works for 2.5 pounds to 400 pounds. Thankfully, it's interim. It's an interim scale, and hopefully one of the other two will work just fine. I wanted to take a second to let you guys know I was thinking about my microphone earlier, and I wanted to say that if you guys are ever interested in any of the things that I use here in the studio for shipping, I got the scale. It might actually be on the list because I liked it when I first bought it. But anyway, but my mic, I love the mic, by the way. The mic is amazing. Or any of the other supplies that I use. Down in the description, I do have a link to Amazon. It is an affiliate link, but you guys can check out the things that I use. And if you do purchase something from there, it helps me out a little bit. And then I also have an art studio wish list there as well. And along those same lines, I thought I'd tell you, with all of the cyber deals, you know, the Black Friday and Cyber Monday and whatever, I bought myself a little present. I bought myself this collection of tempera paint sticks. They're supposed to be like really soft, almost like lipstick going on colors. And I've just been itching to do some art. And usually I do about this time of the year. I start itching to do some art. because usually I take off a couple weeks in January because it's so slow and I focus on art and stuff. The way things are going to work out, though, I'm actually going to be doing a sale on January 1st. It'll be my clearance sale from Christmas and everything before I take my vacation time. I want to do art, so I picked that up. I went to the storage unit the other day. I brought home some boxes with my gel plates and acrylic paints and stuff in them. I was looking around and wondering what that looked like because there's nowhere to put anything. I'm going to have to go back down in the basement and start working down there. And then I'm also maybe in the new year going to be doing more of those yard sales like I was doing before to help clear out the basement. So I can put things I actually use down there and maybe consolidate my storage units. That's a story for another day. The vlog wouldn't be complete without a little life update. I haven't talked to you guys for a while about things going on around here. If you've been to my last live sale, which would have been the one right before Thanksgiving, you would have heard that my husband got a job. So that's very exciting. He was without work for 6 months, and our unemployment was running out. So as a matter of fact, I think that we will be about 2 weeks without an unemployment check before he gets the first paycheck from the new job. He did start today. I think he likes it. He likes the people. So that's very exciting. I'm very happy about that. I'm telling you, it's such a relief. What else can I tell you? My younger daughter is interviewing with different places. As I speak right now, a college flew her out there for an interview, which is always a very promising sign. It's, of course, she's had a couple others before now, and then this interview. So we'll see how that goes for her, because if you have been following along, I think I was telling you it's been quite a year for us with Frank's unemployment, and then my youngest daughter was underemployed. She was working out of college. She has a master's degree, and she was working as an intern here in the state of Ohio at Ohio State, and she was barely making enough for her living expenses, so she had to go get another job and was working 60 to 80 hours a week, and it was just taking its toll on her. So this new job that she's interviewing with right now actually would be a full-time position with real money, so she wouldn't have to have the second job. So a little bit farther away. I'm not very happy about that. It was kind of nice to have her home, although it would have been nice to have had her home when I had a little bit more money so that I could go down. It's about 2 hours away from me. Could go down and hang out with her more often. So that's exciting for her. Now we're just all kind of hoping and praying for our other daughter, who also got laid off in August, and her housing is kind of up in the air right now, and I don't know what kind of lead she has. She is a little anxious about the whole thing, doesn't like to talk to us about it. So that's the next one. We're hoping that we'll get that taken care of, and but things are moving in the right direction, and God is good. I think I did a shipping video not long ago. I'm finishing up shipping now, or starting shipping actually. I need my other light on. You can tell there's lots of stuff on my table over there because I was cleaning the rest of my house. And, when I did that at the studio, I used to always say it always gets worse before it gets better. I don't have anywhere for it to get worse before it gets better anymore. So anyway, let's do, so I got that. This goes. I've already started putting this next order together. This is the scale that doesn't work. Got that. I got the Dancing Santa, garlands, poinsettia girls, and the ornaments. Okay, so I think that should go in a 14 by 10 by 10 box. going on there. Oh. We're gonna have to double this box. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday season. I am. I hope to be with you again before Christmas rolls around. So I'll see you then. Bye for now.